This dude just saw me catch one. He's like rushing down here. He came and tried to get my fish, so I came and got his. If you see someone else catch a fish, don't go rush over to their spot. It's like the most annoying thing ever. What is cracking, you fishing jamokes? Easter PA Fishing here. The date is October 31st. I hope everyone had a fun, safe Halloween. The date that I'm posting this is November 1st. Anyway, I have a super busy day today, so I don't have a ton of time to fish. So I'm about to head down to the creek. I'm gonna be throwing spinners. I'm gonna be throwing soft plastics. Hopefully they're gonna be biting. Anyway, it should be a good little episode. I hope you guys all like the content. If at any point in time you do, please scroll down below, hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the Easter PA Fishing YouTube channel if you have not already. Easter PA Fishing here. You know what it is by now. Let's get right to the fishing. Once again, we made it down to the Pennypack Creek. I know this video is probably pretty similar to the last two videos so far. Hopefully we're gonna catch some more fish though. Like I said, I didn't really have much time. This is the closest spot to me. There we go. First one of the day on the track down. Is slowly taking off there. Got him a little confused. This dude just saw me catch one. He's like rushing down here. All right, this should be pretty good. So I was down at the other spot. Some guy fishing up here at this spot saw me catch one. Soon as I hooked into that fish, he rushed down there. So I'm gonna jump in his spot up here and catch the fish that he was fishing for and not catching. There we go, first cast, this spot. So funny. Dude literally came and burned us for our spot. There we go. He came and tried to get my fish, so I came and got his. Off he goes. This is actually the spot I wanted to fish anyway, but he was here, so I went down there. He ended up coming down there when he saw me catch one, so I came up here. Ooh, just missed one. Now someone actually commented on my last video about my rubber boots. Now here's the thing, I don't really mind getting wet, and these actually used to be waders, but they got a hole in, I guess, the neoprene lining, so I just wear them as boots, more or less just to keep the thorns and the ticks off me. That's all I'm really worried about. Oh man, I just had one. Don't really have a ton of time, but if these fish haven't moved much, I'm not just gonna sit in these two holes for this entire video. Well, we got people coming out of the woodwork here, so we're gonna head to a different spot. I think we're gonna head downstream a little bit. Now I could drive there, but I think I'm just gonna walk today. There was just too many people packing into those two little spots. We gotta find somewhere else to fish. Probably have about 10-15 minute walk down this trail. Pulling off on a few spots here and there where they could have had access to stock. There's definitely one spot that they could have stocked. Maybe they do stock it in the spring. I really don't know this creek well enough to tell you. But it doesn't seem like there's anything here. So we're probably gonna have to stick to the super obvious stock spots, because that's gonna be the only place where these trout really are. I don't believe we started today's adventure in the park limits, but now we are in the park limits. So we're gonna head deeper into the park, go to the obvious stock spot, the one that I actually know of. Hopefully pull out a couple there, because it doesn't seem like they stocked anywhere in between. Well, that wasn't a bad walk. Hopefully there's still some trout here. Hopefully there's not a whole bunch of jamokes here either. Well, we made it to the other stretch of creek where they stocked. Looks like we got the place to ourselves. Have a spinner tied on now. Might throw on a track down real quick. I want to try to fish as much as I can before more people start showing up. Just cover this hole with a spinner real quick. I'm gonna throw on that track down, maybe some soft plastics. Trying to see if I can get a follow here. This lower pool might be better. This pool is quite shallow at the moment. Yeah, this hole gets beat. Everybody saw my video over the weekend and probably rushed to that other hole. It might have been the reason why there were so many jamokes fishing there today. Try up in here real quick. I gotta throw on that track down. Maybe they've spread out a little better in these holes. Check a couple of these rips. Walk down here actually wasn't that bad. I usually only fish one spot or the other. They're really only about 10-15 minutes in between each other. It's not a bad walk at all. Let's try these little holes. Not too likely that there's much down here. Some neat little spots though. I like this rip. Right through there. That little current break. This is a neat little spot. I just don't think there's any trout pushed down into here yet. Maybe they never will get pushed down in here the way people have been fishing for them. Everything looks so shallow, man. There's definitely no trout down there. I'm not getting any follows. I gotta get back up to those other spots. Someone's gonna burn me. This spinner might not be the right call either. Let's try this little series of rapids. I don't think any of those trout are dumb enough to get pushed down here. Let's throw on the track down. We gotta get back to those other spots. Once again, track down minnow. Seems like if they won't bite this, they pretty much won't bite anything today. Or are we gonna have to switch to a soft plastic? At this point, I don't know. I almost want to walk back up to those other holes. I think it's gonna be another 10-15 minutes that I don't have to fish right now. Just hoping to get one or two here. This is probably one of the more pressured holes. These holes are pretty whack. So what do I do here? Do I put on a little Berkeley trout worm or a small soft plastic? Should I just go back to where I started today's adventure? I only see about 2 freaking trout out there and they aren't moving. Time for a power play. Shoot. Let's head back upstream to those other holes. I don't know what else to do, guys. We could get in my vehicle and drive way far downstream, deep into Philly, and hit some more spots. Well, not deep into Philly, but you know what I'm saying. Deeper into Philly than I am right now. Let's go back to the original spot. Oh, man. I'm making my way back down the trail. Probably have about 5 more minutes till I get there. Honestly, guys, I am running out of time quick here. Hopefully I have enough time for maybe one more trout, but that portion of the creek where I started out today might be absolutely packed. Might not even find another place to fish. So hopefully there's somewhere where we can get down to the creek, get a couple more casts in, hopefully catch a couple more trout. Stay tuned. Back to where we started today's adventure. What a trek. There's no one in this spot though, so hopefully we can get another one here. Time is of the essence. So many leaves. Oh, he's rushing down here now. He's like trying to figure out how to come over here. Berkeley trout worm time. Who's this guy think he is? Oh man, I tell you should have just stayed in your spot up there, dude. Now I'm gonna run up there and catch a fish. Now I know I don't own the creek or anything, but sometimes it's just nice to have a little peace, relaxation. There we go. I didn't realize this dude was on there. What the heck? There we go. Got him on the trout worm. It's a decent fish too. Number 3 for the day. If you guys come up on me while I'm fishing, I'm probably just gonna move to wherever you were fishing last and go catch your fish. So please, if you see me fishing, give me a little space. I'm a human being too. And if you see someone else catch a fish, don't go rush over to their spot. It's like the most annoying thing ever. See you, Mr. Stocky. Honestly, don't know if we're gonna have time for one more. but we're gonna see if we can pull it off here. Just another short little fall fishing video showing you guys some of the options that are out here this time of year. As always, scroll down below, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you have not already. Eastern PA Fishing here, you know what it is by now. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay tuned, and always stay fishy.